All right, Ian, there was a kerfuffle online regarding Super Mario Maker 2's latest announcement about the multiplayer mode, if you want to talk about that. There's no article here for me to look at. I'll just Google it.
So there's nothing to really look up other than Super Mario Maker 2 is going to have online multiplayer, but it will only match you up with someone random. You can't match up with your friends. And this is dumb as shit. This is very stupid. I have no idea why Nintendo is so intent on being incredibly ass backwards when it comes to multiplayer, because they wouldn't be Nintendo without it, I guess.
They're on brand. It's on brand.
It's crazy to me that you would actually include the multiplayer but not include a way to meet up with friends.
So if I make a stage for us to try and whatever, pair off and compete against or whatever, get through, before in the Wii U you could do that.
No.
Oh, you couldn't?
No. Basically, what they're actually... So, you make stages in the Wii U and Super Mario Maker 2. You make stages, you upload them, people can find them with a code and play them.
I get
They're
that.
talking about simultaneous multiplayer here.
Okay.
So, I can load up a stage in Mario Maker 2 and find a random to play with, but I can't actually pick someone from my friends list.
Gotcha. Okay.
And the reactions to it were interesting. A lot of people felt like they needed to, I don't know, fucking defend Nintendo on this incredibly weird decision. Just seems like a very strange hill to die on. It's okay to admit Nintendo doesn't do everything right. It's okay to admit Nintendo is very dumb sometimes. Yet people were out there calling... there were people who were getting a little overworked about it, but someone was like, oh, asking for that is entitlement. It's a common inclusion in games these days. It's not unrealistic to think that maybe if you're going to put multiplayer in a game that you would be able to find your friends.
This is what they said. They gave a statement. This is true as the game is now. You cannot create friend lobbies online. You can only play online with randoms. You can still get friends together and play with local play. Okay. And you're free to play with 4 players on one Nintendo Switch system. You can also still challenge your friends to your creations. Yes. Okay, that's what I was afraid of. No. That would be insane. You can still challenge your friends to your creations and take on their designs through course IDs and having them follow your makeup profile. Okay, that's what I thought they were getting rid of. No. That. No, actually, you need multiplayer 2 at the same time.
That's what I said. Yes.
That's what I mean. But to me, multiplayer can also mean we take turns.
No.
Okay.
So it's not the end of the world. The game is going to be fine. The game is going to be fun. It's just very specifically weird to be like, okay, we're adding a new online multiplayer mode, but no friends. And Nintendo is... Their whole online policy is very strange. We've had the capability to put a Mario Party game online with friends since the Wii, and they've never done it. The 3DS ones never had online multiplayer. The Wii one doesn't. The Wii U one didn't, and now the Switch one doesn't either. So they go out of their way.
You play with random people on the Switch.
No, you just can't go online at all with it.
Oh.
Which
that's insane.
Also makes no sense to me.
That'd be the perfect online.
Yeah, the online party board game, or the multiplayer party board game doesn't have an online mode, and at this point, it seems like it never will.
That's bizarre.
So yeah, I mean that's the news. Is it really going to affect the game that much? No, it's not. I mean,
how many people play the multiplayer versus just the single courses?
I don't know, because the multiplayer is new. That's what I'm saying.
But you're saying they're chopping the legs off at the start from
doing that. They're making a stupid decision on it right from the get-go.
Okay.
So there's that.
Well, it's easier to put out without doing people. But
is it? I mean, is it?
It's less resources to have to deal with that, I guess. I don't know.
I guess
you got to do the net coding for that mode and. Or whatever, I don't know.
But it's already in there.
I don't know what they're thinking. They don't want people having weird interactions with children. Maybe, I don't know, online. And Nintendo, they've always been aired on the side of caution to the extreme when it came to interaction with
You would
people.
think that they would keep people from playing against randoms then.
I don't know, Ian. I don't know what to say with this. Well, with the,
Nintendo's dumb. That's what we're going to say about this.
so with the randoms, then you're going to team up to play a level. You don't know who they are.
Nope.
You don't know if they're good at not. I don't. Maybe you'll make a random friend, Ian. Can you add the random friend please? What if you get? What if you
Actually, you probably could, just because that's how a lot of Switch games work. And I think like they do this on PS4 as well. If you play with someone that you meet up with randomly, like
you can favorite them or something?
you can go out of the game to your friends list and go recently played with and add them.
This is what you got to do. It's like the lottery. You just keep randomly playing until you hit your friend. Just keep randomly playing until it happens. It'll happen. Just, you got to run it. You got to run it 24 hours a day until you hit your friends. Wow.
Yep.
Unless you like target a region, it's like, well, we'll do random people in Southern California. Me and Ian will
you can probably target a region.
Okay.
I mean, Mario Kart lets you do that, for instance, and so does I believe Smash does too.
But Mario Kart you can play with a friend though.
Yeah, that's true.
It's really bizarre. That's one thing to say. It's obviously Nintendo. I don't know what you're thinking, Nintendo.
They're not.
They're not thinking. Even us corporate shills are saying there's a problem with it, right? As you gulp out of my Pathanias Punk beer.
It's a glass, Pat. It's glass.
Yeah, but I have like 30 different glasses you can take. You always take mine. So what happens is, Ian, I haven't drank out of that glass in months because you always use it, and so you get it before me after I wash it. I just did the dishes yesterday.
You okay? You want me to call an ambulance?
No, I don't want to call it the way. No, I'm just saying. That's just. I never get to use my glass. That's all.
Okay. Anyways,
moving on.